Good afternoon. I hope you don't mind that I'm sucking on a Werther's. Sugar-free. Life is so full of stuff. So, they had my van for 4 days. This was the 5th day. They were supposed to do a fuel and injection cleaning, replace the resistor on my AC fan, and top off the Freon if it needed it. She calls me this morning. She says, the guys took the van back in because the other day I said, what do you mean you just looked at it? I said, if you see a part that's old, like original, can we just replace it? The parts, I said, could you, take a look at these? And so she said they took it back in, looked at it. They don't see anything. They don't know why it's shaking. And they don't want you to bring the van back here anymore. I've been fired. The Marshmallow has been fired. Somebody call somebody. Well, I laughed. I said, I get it. If a part breaks, they don't want to be responsible because 1, the parts are very expensive, and 2, you can't always find them because they don't make them anymore. That's why Dodge wouldn't look at it. No, too old. Okay. So where does that leave me? Well, number 1 is I think I am going, because of the shaking, and I don't know what's wrong with it, I don't think I'm going to put the lift and the scooter on it. I think I just want this to be a test run, and then if I feel like going seeing some places, I'm just going to have to do what I can on my leg and my canes. And because the back doors are leaking, I just don't know what to do. So it's not the windows. It's coming in from the top of the doors. I think the old gasket is had, because what they did is they took lines of like what looks like the stuff on windshield wipers. You know, the little rubber that you slide across the windshield wiper? It looks like they took something like that and glued it in various places, trying to obviously stop the leak. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a minute. It's not coming through the windows. I took the foamy, the back was so wet. So I need to figure out what to do to stop this. Clearly, those rubber pieces were not there originally. I don't think they're meant to be there. I'm not sure how to stop this insanity. Now, I know they make the back door gaskets. I've seen it online. It has like little plastic pins, and it just pushes into the little holes around the doors. Of course, there's nothing going down the middle of the doors. The middle part where the doors close is on the door itself. So that, how is that supposed to work? I guess I'm going to go talk to O'Reilly and see if they have any suggestions. I'm going to say, can someone come out and have a look at this? And then I'm going to say, what would you do? This old van. Then if they don't have an answer, I'm going to take it to AutoZone. If they don't have an answer, I'll take it to Tuffy's. I'm going to get a frickin' answer. I was looking at Auto Body Guys, and I brought it to the one Auto Body guy who has 5 stars and hundreds of reviews. He was wrong. It's not the windows. It's the doors. How could he have not figured that one out? So I'm not taking it back to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I felt, and it took a paper towel, went all around the window. Dry as a bone, guys, dry as a bone. But you could see all the water had collected on the top, across the tops of the door. I wish I could find something like some sort of little like awning that went across both windows and, you know, kind of like a curved, maybe I'll go look at Home Depot, see what they got. That'd be a quick fix, just like glue it on, double sticky back tape thing type stuff. I don't feel like drilling into the metal, you know what I'm talking about? So I've lost my mechanic, and that was a cheap oil change, 36 bucks. I'm depressed. Well, now I can start, I guess what I will do is put some plastic down because I don't know what else to do, okay? I am completely at a loss except to get everything in there, keep everything up off the floor. The problem is, though, as it comes in, the water sprays. I could just plastic the back of the doors so that it doesn't do that. It doesn't come in. Or I could plastic from the outside, and that's just going to look like hell. Wow. Why me, Lord? What have I ever done? I couldn't tell you. Maybe I'm just a mean bitch. I don't know. Maybe everybody hates me. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I guess I'm just going to drive away. I think the 6th might be too soon, but I'm going to shoot for that date. That was my original date. Now I got to do some returns at Walmart because they sent me things that were damaged. And then I got some stuff coming. Oh yeah, I got to check my deliveries from Walmart. I got some stuff coming to pretty up the inside of the van. Yeah, not the rug. Sorry. See, I found some stuff for cheap just to make me feel a little better. Yeah. And we'll see how that works out. I don't know. There's got to be a way to fix this problem, the leak. It's the only thing left except for the shaking, which I looked and they said, the van looks good. It's a good van. Well, thanks for nothing. But at least that was $425 I did not have to spend. Yay! I'm going to be debt-free. I had enough money in my AdSense account. You know, I had originally put $1,000 of my own money in it. And then the money that came in, I'd been pulling it because I've been needing it. So I took a little bit out of there. And I had some from my check that just came, Social Security. And though I'm going to be broke after all said and done, but I still have plastic, don't forget credit cards, I'm going to be able to pay off the scooter, and I just paid off my Capital One, and I'm ready to roll. Yes, I am, except I have to just, I got to go get that mattress. That's $300 plus tax. I think I'm going to try what I already have and see if I can sleep on it. Yeah, let's not spend any more money. If it doesn't work out, I don't know if another Walmart will have the ones that they have right now. They look like nice ones, medium firm. The cushy, 10-inch. That sounds good, but very heavy. Mercy. So, I think I'm going to try what I have. I think I'm going to go get the rolly cart and start rollying everything. Oh my gosh, the wet van. The wet van. No, Nikki. No. Maybe I could take some sealant and put a strip across the already existing failed sealant. Well, not the window sealant, whatever they tried to do. I just need to get the water to not leak when it rains. I could not worry about it till I see that rain's coming and then plastic it so I could just take some plastic and tape with me. Yeah, that's a great idea, Nikki. Yeah. Okay, I'm going now. 10 minutes of nothing. Well, at least you know what I'm up to.